Okay, here's our second lesson that we've been working on. We've been doing adding and subtracting in class, and one of the first things we talked about was the commutative relationship in adding and subtracting. We have our basic numbers. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. But this can also be represented in a couple of ways. If 5 plus 2 is 7, then 2 plus 5 is also equal to 7. And if adding is counting forward from 5 equals 7, then we can also count backwards from our top number. So 7 minus 2 will be equal to 5, and 7 minus 5 will be equal to 2. In words, it kind of sounds confusing, but it really does make sense. If we count up, we get it. Count up, we get it. And we count backwards, we get so forth. And this is really useful as an overall strategy when we're dealing with bigger numbers and trying to make sense of things. So today we're going to be talking about using a number line to show our adding and subtracting, because it's just a nice way of making it visual. Part of the new curriculum makes us, or wants us to explain our thinking that much more, and using pictures helps. So here's just one way of doing it. If we take the number 247 and we want to subtract 56. What we're going to do, this really easy first off. I'm going to draw a number line. And a number line is just essentially a ruler line, but we can make any numbers we want on this one. And this certain scale, we're starting at 247, we're counting backwards, so we're going to put that at our high end, 247. And now we need to be able to take away 56, and we'll end up with our mystery number here. We can do this in chunks of 56, but really we just need to be able to come back 56 numbers. So we're going to start here, I could go with the 50 or the 6. I'm going to go with the 6, and I'm going to say I subtract 6. What is 247 minus 6? And on my number line now, I will have 241, because 247 minus 6 is 241. Now I'll take the next step of jumping back all 50, which could be broken into two parts, but I'll do it right now as a whole. If I take away my 50 now, minus 50. So I have to look at the 240 minus 50, or 24 minus 5. Gives me none. 191. That's pretty much the same thing as doing the standard stacked algorithm, but here's where the number line really does kind of come into its own. So that's just one way. I subtracted the 6, I subtracted the 50, and I show my work just in kind of a visual way. I'm going to do the same thing, but breaking the numbers up, and I'll show you how that can kind of help if I'm still in my problem solving. So I'll do the exact same number line. And I'll say 247, and I still need to subtract 56. Again, I'm just going to say it's really easy just for me to subtract the 6 from this, subtract the 6, I still end up at 241. But what might make this easier for some people is if I'm doing some mental math, and I need to subtract here. Now I know that my 50 can be broken down into different parts. I can do into 10s, I can do two 20s in a 10, but really I can take 40 away right away, which will give me a nice round number. Now when I'm jumping back, these are all just visual representations. So if I'm taking away 4 here, so I'm taking away 40, I would now end up with 201. How much of that 50 do I have left? I have another 10 to go. Minus 10. And now I'm going from 201 minus 10, which would give me 191. It's the exact same answer, and I'm subtracting the exact same amount, but it allows me to break it up and chunk it up. Just to make it confusing, maybe, I can also approach this question a different way. I can say, if I start at 56, how much would I need to add to get to 247? This is taking it and just going the other way around. So how would I get this 56 all the way up to 247? I like to start at the ones, but I don't have to start at the ones. So I can look at this 5 right now. I'm at 50. Now, I know I can easily add 150 here. Why? Because in my head, I can say that 50 plus 150 will give me 200. So I'm just going to do that right now. I'm just going to jump up and I'm going to say plus 150. And what does that give me? That'll give me 206. Well, if I'm at 206 and I add 1, that'll give me 207. Now from 207, how do I get up to 247? I just add 40 more. Plus 40. But this is a subtraction question. It doesn't really matter because I can just reverse it. That's all I'm doing. I'm starting at 56 and I'm saying how much to get up here. Well, 150 plus 40 is 190 plus 1. So the answer is still 191. Every single time I'm still equaling 191. And this is one of those things that allows us to use this strategy. I'll go on a little bit further on another video on how we can use this strategy to round numbers off and find more like numbers. But right now we're looking at adding and subtracting are exactly the same thing. We can write them down in just different ways. And by using a number line and just kind of taking each piece off, not only do we show our work, it's really easy to find out where an error may occur. And it's a nice graphic way of showing our adding and subtracting. Thank you very much.